The main challenges for home users today that we've seen is support for IPv6 and consumer electronics products. A lot of wireless products such as tablets have come a long way in supporting IPv6. There are a lot of products that don't, or like smart TVs, have had a little bit of lag in coming up to speed with IPv6. So devices like that you would normally connect to the home network. Without IPv6 support, users can't connect them to their home networks and thus have an end-to-end IPv6 network. Well, at least from the cable operator's perspective, they're trying to make it very seamless to the home user. So they're delivering, initially they'll be delivering what they call dual stack devices into the home. That would be a router that supports both IPv4 and IPv6. So the ability to connect to a v4 network or a v6 network via that type of dual stack environment would make it seamless for the user. And then as v6 becomes more native in the network, IPv4 goes away, it's basically meant to be seamless for the user. So some of the projects that CableLabs have been working on, like HipNet, for example, that stands for Home IP Networking. We're doing work to make it basically plug and play for the home user. So if you connect multiple routers in your home network, assuming your cable operator delivers an IPv6 address to your edge router, you can theoretically just connect those home routers up. They'll get their IPv6 addresses automatically, and the home network is essentially self-configuring. Well, we have prototype devices that we've been testing for the last year or so. There's open source code that's been developed at CableLabs where I would say in a year or so people can take the routers they have, or with firmware upgrades to the routers they have in the home today, they can upgrade their existing routers and have this capability in the routers they have in their home networks today. So some of the future enhancements, the initial development, or the initial product of HomeNet, or technology I should say, with HipNet is what's called IPv6 recursive prefix delegation. That means that your edge router, the cable modem and router that your cable operator would provide in your home, has the capability to subdelegate IPv6 prefixes to any of the routers you may connect in the home. So that's the first step in providing this service. Beyond that, there's some other technologies, one called Customer Edge Router ID. It's a way for the DHCP service in the router itself to know which router is actually the edge router, because once you start adding like multiple routers to a home network, say 3, 4, 5, it could be that way for a home network or a small business. The routers need to know how to get to the operator-facing interface to the network. So this technology called CERID provides that with just a plug-and-play type of approach.